Hello and welcome to our gameplay showcase of A Hero's Rest. A Hero's Rest is releasing into early access on the 12th of October, so we put together 10 tips for you to ease you into your new role as the proprietor of your very own RPG town. So without further ado, let's get started. When creating an item, you can press the button at the top of the screen to switch the part you are customizing. This is especially useful when creating armors, as it lets you change the color of all pieces at once to create a matching outfit. When you craft quests, you start out by deciding if you want to send your heroes on a gather or a slay quest. Gather quests will give you lower rewards but come at a lower CR requirement, while slay quests require a higher CR but in turn provide more resources on successful completion. Next, you can pick the type of resource you want your heroes to bring you once they return to hand in their quest. At the start, you can pick Tier 1 resources, but as your heroes get stronger and venture deeper into the quest locations, you will be able to send them for higher tier resources as well. After this, you decide on the quest objective and location. You can see the optimal CR required for the quest on the right side, next to the reward you can expect on their return. You will slowly unlock more locations as your heroes complete their quests. Once you unlock the last location for each slay quest objective, you will encounter a boss fight, for which you will need to gather your strongest heroes and prepare them as best as you can. After deciding on an objective, you can fine-tune the difficulty of the quest with the slider on the right side. Sending your heroes in sneakily will make the quests easier, but they won't be able to gather as many resources. Sending them overtly will in turn make it harder but provide better rewards once they return. Lastly, you can see the quest payout you will owe to the heroes on their successful return. When heroes visit your town, they come with certain expectations. You can see how satisfied they are by looking at their morale on the hero sheet or in the hero manager. Making sure they have food and quests available is the most important part of making them happy. Buying good quality items gives them a boost to their morale, while receiving bad quality items will leave them slightly disappointed, but it's still better than nothing. The apothecary is also an important part in keeping your heroes' morale high. Buying potions to prepare for their adventures raises their morale, and there's even a potion that impacts their morale directly. If their morale gets too low, they might decide to leave your town for good. If that happens, you can see in the Retired Heroes menu why they decided to leave. In turn, when a hero with high morale fails a quest, he will rally and not die, but instead take the loss and return back to your town. His morale will be lower for failing, but at least he's alive. When facing imminent threats, it helps to be prepared. When you craft quests for your heroes, it helps to always have some appropriate slay quests available, so that when an imminent threat pops up, the heroes are already on it. You can also prioritize quests by ticking the box below the star icon in the quest inventory or select it in the quest crafting menu to make sure any eligible heroes will choose those quests before any others. Scattered throughout the map, you can find resource nodes you can click to gather some Tier 1 resources yourself. This can help you out a lot during the early game and guarantees you a steady stream of resources that doesn't depend on your fledgling heroes. Check them again once in a while to see if they have respawned. Once you've discovered all of them, you will even get an achievement. In the build menu, under the upgrades tab, you can find a lot of useful additions to your workshops. There are multiple production farms that will help you generate resources you cannot find on the map, and shop stands that will let you invest resources to generate some extra gold by selling to visitors passing through your town. When facing difficult threats, it's useful to have the apothecary. It lets you craft potions that can increase your hero CR and their chances to successfully complete a quest. You can also craft a range of other potions that will let you influence the adventures of your heroes directly. When heroes complain about not being able to find upgrades, it is best practice to ensure your shops are stocked with multiple options of items for them to buy. Crafting higher tier items and upgrading your stock with regrade stones in the inventory to raise the quality level of items you already crafted makes it more likely for them to find an item they will like. Training your heroes in more proficiencies will also make it easier to fulfill their need and let them choose from a wider variety of gear to upgrade. While the CR of your heroes is linked to their level and the gear they equip, their HP and MP are also very important. When they arrive back in town after an adventure, they will recuperate best with high-quality food items and beds to lay down and have a good rest. Adding extras while crafting food will give you a higher chance to produce better quality items, which in turn will help your heroes regenerate more. Heroes know what they need to be successful in their adventures. Make sure to always have food ready for them at the inn when they arrive. Keep the stocks at your shops full so they can upgrade their gear, and have quests with the right CR available for them when you see they are ready to leave in the Hero Manager. If you want to take a closer look, you can click on the camera icon in the hero sheet when you have them selected, or double-click on the hero directly to zoom in on them. You can even let them show off by clicking on them again while zoomed in. Weapon, armor and shield displays also give you the option to examine your creations from up close by clicking on them. Now you have all the tools you need to lead your heroes to success and build a thriving town. If you want to try out a Hero's Rest, the demo is available right now on Steam until the end of the Steam Next Fest. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more content on A Hero's Rest.